Happy Pandemic Monday to you. 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 Stay home, please. Hi guys, it's April from MamaLovesFood.com and DinnerHero.com. I hope you are well and had a restful, wonderful weekend with whoever you're stuck in quarantine with. Which for me, it's my husband and my 5 kids. And I'm not gonna lie, we were ready to kill each other by the end of the weekend. But we made it through. It was hard because it rained all weekend here. So we were feeling a little bit cooped up by the end of it. But weather seems to have recovered. So, yeah. Played a lot of video games, hung some pictures, painted a rock. I don't know if you saw that post. When you're on, say hi. Let me know you're here. It hasn't shown up on Facebook yet, I know. So, go ahead and give us your rating. 10 is a... I don't know. What is 10? Somebody cooks a gourmet meal for you every day this month. 1 is you gotta eat refried beans every single day this month, which I love refried beans, don't get me wrong, but I don't want them every single day this month. So anyway, 10 is good, 1 is bad. I'm like a 4 today. I feel like I'm in a better mood than I should be because it seems like everything is going wrong today, which has been really, really frustrating. But that's okay. So I'm gonna go with a 4, maybe even a 4.5. Hi, Miss Patricia, tacos. Hi, Anne Marie. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Kelly. All right, let me go ahead and do some quick sharing here. So, yeah, it's been a morning. So I came out to, you guys know that I work in a camper, clearly. It's in my backyard. And it allows me to get some work done away from the kids, which is great. Came in this morning and there was water all over the floor. And I was like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Thinking the roof leaked, right? Because it rained all weekend, which would be absolutely freaking terrible. Roof was totally dry. I couldn't figure out where it's coming from. Opened the fridge and the fridge is totally defrosted. Hi, Miss Tara. Patricia says 4. The sun is shining. Tara says feeling a 5 today. I feel you, girl. So, the fridge had defrosted. The light on the fridge said it was still on, but it clearly wasn't on. And tried to turn the lights on in the camper, and they're like kind of coming on, not really. I don't know. But then my computer is plugged in and working, and my microwave works. I don't know what's going on, you guys. And my husband came out and was like, maybe it's the spark plugs or whatever they are, breakers or circuit, I don't know. Anyway, I was like, do you know anything about those things? Elisa, no, it wasn't open. Yay, 7.5, Diana. I'm here for it. And I was like, do you know anything about those things? He's like, no, I know nothing. I'm like, then maybe just don't pull stuff out right now. So the good news is the AC works, my plug for my computer works, and the microwave works. Those are like my most important features right now. So I'm not really sure what we're going to do about it, honestly. I don't know that I want somebody coming to do repairs, but at the same time I kind of want things in working order. So I don't know. I just don't know. And I'm having like the worst decision fatigue. Are you guys having this? I feel like I'm just constantly, ooh, sugar booger, I just clicked the wrong thing. I feel like I'm just constantly making decisions all day long, and I don't want to. I want to just like live a normal, regular life. But that's not a thing right now. Good morning, Miss Missy. Cherie is a 5 today. It's always something, Stacy. It's always something. Oh my goodness. It's just craziness. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and share this into a group. Oh, Diana, you have a leaked... Oh, why now? So annoying. I'm so whiny today, you guys. And I will say, positive note, today is the least itchy I've been in 2 weeks. You guys who have been with me every day know that I am like battling a basically all body rash. Who knows? It's not like a horrible catchy thing, but it is itchy and it's most likely anxiety induced, so that's fun, but they have me on antibiotics. And so today is day 3 of antibiotics, and she said day 3 is probably when I'd start feeling better, and I don't know if it's just in my head or if it's like real, but I'm definitely less itchy today than I was yesterday. Beth says, I can make decisions, but I can't keep focus enough to follow through, right? Right? Oh. Anyway, so frustrating. All right, so today's recipe of the day. Make sure you put your mood here in the comments. Don't forget, I don't know where your comments are, up, down, left, right. And if you see someone that's lower than a 5, I would love if you reached out to them. That would be super awesome. Just tell them that you're thinking about them, or, see if there's anything you can do to take their mind off things. But recipe of the day, you guys, my daughter, this is another thing. My daughter walked in this morning. She's like, Mom, Sunday is Easter. And I'm like, no, what? You guys, Easter isn't even on my radar right now. And my kids, we do a big, so you guys, we're not Christian, you know that, but we do we call it heathen Easter, because I like celebrating holidays and things together. So we usually have a handful of really close friends over. I do a big egg hunt. We have a big meal together. It's really nice. I love it. It's very fun. And my kids know, obviously, that we're not having kids over for Easter, but they're still expecting some razzle dazzle, and I have nothing planned, and nothing I don't think is going to even get here if I order it in time. And I don't know that I really even want to order stuff that we don't need right now, right? I don't know. What are you guys doing? I need some help. Anyway, but in the spirit of Easter being this Sunday, our recipe of the day is this ham recipe that is like legit the best spiral ham recipe. So stupid good, you guys. Like stupid good. It is not it's not honey, what do you call it? Like honey or maple or whatever glaze. It's a little bit different. It's a honey mustard glaze, and it is, every time I serve it, people are like, I need this recipe now. It is so good. I want you to make it. Even if you just make the sauce and like dip, like maybe cook some, if you can't get a spiral ham, which I don't even know. I doubt we'll be able to get a spiral ham. But hi, Miss Francesca from the UK. Make the sauce and like cook some lunch meat, some ham lunch meat in it would be delicious. Elisa says she likes my nails. These are just the Impress stick-ons. I'm telling you, I swear by these. Swear by them. I live for these. They're the best. I wear them for like 2+ weeks. They are fantastic. Alicia is waiting for new nail stuff. Yay! Easter was done before St. Patrick's Day. Oh, good for you. If possible, let them make some Rice Krispies treats. That's a great idea. I don't have Rice Krispies, but I mean, I feel like you can make those with any cereal, right? My kids are going to their dad's for Easter, but I don't really celebrate it. Yeah. So we don't celebrate it in the same way, but we do typically celebrate it. So, yeah, our bunny brings plastic eggs filled with spare change in a basket. So last year was so fun. Last year what we did was, so we had our friends over, and so 2 years, every year I kind of change it up a little bit. 2 years ago we did, 3 years ago we started with money. And some had dollar bills in them, some had pennies, some had fake money. And, they got what they got, right? And the next year I did money again, but we kind of assigned it so that everybody got the same amount of money. And then we assigned like egg colors, I think it was, or maybe egg shapes. I don't remember. And then last year we did kind of the same thing. We assigned, you could find a certain number of eggs, but every egg had the exact same amount of money in it, so they ended up with the same amount of money. But, so they opened the eggs, right? And they're like, it was a total of, I think, 25 cents, because it was all pennies, right? And they were like, okay, thanks, Aunt April. Thanks, Mom, for the 25 cents. But then we led them in the house, and we're like, oh, every penny is worth, like, it's not a penny scale. And I had a whole table, kind of like, when you go to an arcade and they've got like the prize thing, and I had a whole table full of prizes set up, and it like with assigned numbers, like what something would be worth 1, 3, 5, and then they rotated it, or my husband calls it a snake draft. I don't know, where you go back and forth, and they all got to pick out their prizes, and they loved that. That was super fun. But I don't know how I can make that happen this year, because I just, like, I always have a prize, like a prize bin or a, what do you call it? Like a gift bin for when we go to birthday parties that I forgot about. Like, I can grab something out, but I don't know that I have enough to really do a full Easter, or that stuff that like all my kids would like. I don't know. I gotta think on it. But the recipe, I put it in the comments. It's also in the, there you go. I just linked it in the comments again. It's also in the description. So if you click share and share this video to your wall, you'll be able to see all the links in there. So, should we look at our stocks? Those of you, did I even bring my phone out? Oh, I did. Okay. So, those of you who are following along, the start of this, it was like the first day or the day after. Ooh, our stocks are up. Look at that. Green, baby, green. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. Our stocks are up. So they're all up. I love that. Look at that. They're all up. So one's down. So I joined Robinhood, and there's a link in the description if you want to join with me. And it's a free trading platform, and you can get super cheap stocks on it. Most of the stocks I buy are like $3 and $5, and they are, I don't know what I'm doing, right? But I'm using this to learn how to do it, and hopefully at some point I'll be able to do it for real. I'm just putting play money in, nothing crazy. Anyway, if you want to join and trade stocks with me, it is a legitimate app. It's not funky or dangerous or scary. Yes, you do have to put your banking information in. You do have to put your social security information in, because it is a real banking app. It's not it's not pretend, it's real. But it's legit. Anyway, if you join with that link, you get a free stock. I get a free stock. Full disclosure, it's like a $3 stock. Sometimes it's a $5 stock. Apparently, every 1 in 250 stocks is like Facebook or Google, but I don't know anyone who's gotten that, so I wouldn't make any bets on. But anyway, if you want to try it, it's there. What else? It's been a day. I did finally hang some pictures on my wall. We've only lived in our house. Choose happy. It's kind of ironic considering the day I've had. This is a reminder for me, by the way, not you. I mean, I'd love for you to choose happy too, but I need this reminder today because I'm like in a gutter. I did put a link to, I couldn't find this shirt. I got this on, I want to say I got it on Amazon a while ago, but who knows. But I did put a link to Choose Happy shirts from Amazon if anybody wanted to choose happy shirts. And I can put that link down here too, if you guys want it. Choose happy. I feel like it has to be a conscious effort lately, man. Turns out I don't really like gardening, by the way. We bought all those seeds and I planted some of them, and then the rain like basically washed them away. And I have no motivation to plant more. I know I should, because the kids really want to have a garden. Not because I'm worried about food, but the kids want to have a garden, and it's fun. It's fun. But maybe next week. But we've only lived in our house for like 2012, 8 years, right? And I finally hung pictures of my family on the wall. So I'm hanging the pictures on the wall, right? We did some in the hallway, and I did some in the family room, and I put a picture on Instagram if you wanted to see in the stories. But I think I might have put a picture in the group too. So my daughter and my youngest son, who are 6 and 8, were like, "Mom, where's the pictures of us? How come we're not in any of the family pictures?" You guys, I haven't had a picture printed, like a nice picture printed, in like 8 years. It's so bad. I did have a couple with them as infants that were given as gifts, but I gotta see if Snapfish, is that the one? Anyway, I wonder if they're still printing and shipping pictures. Is that automated? I don't know. Hi, Aunt Marilyn. So, yeah, I didn't take notes today. I was cranky. I'm sorry. Yeah, and then I come out to my camper. I'm like, okay, well, I shooed Wes off. I was like, don't worry about the electricity issue for now. I'm going to go ahead and do my coffee talk. And we're going to chat with people, and it's going to raise my mood, because you guys do always raise my mood. And I go to turn on the iPad and it is totally dead. And it took me 3 different wires to find one that would work for charging. Why is that? Why do chargers die so frequently? How do I keep from taking out my depression on my hubby all the time? Everything he does annoys me. Girl, I wish I knew. So I'm okay with my husband right now, but everything my 13-year-old does is getting under my skin. And bless his heart, like, he's not doing anything wrong, right? But I mean, he's being a normal 13-year-old, which is annoying in and of itself a lot of times, but he's not doing anything crazy, and it's just like nails on a chalkboard to me. So I'm just having to be really, really, really conscious about how I react. So it's hard. It's hard, right? And I'm sure he's totally annoyed with me, right? And my husband's totally annoyed. We're all annoyed with each other because we're all cooped up and we're all anxious. We're all so anxious and we're all grieving about this like terrible situation that we're in. We're nervous for what's going to happen, what could happen to us, what could happen to our friends and family. So I mean, the way I'm dealing with it is just trying to be really conscious of it. And it's not always working. I definitely have screamed more than I should lately. So, sorry, son. I love you. Lots of walks, though. Definitely taking walks is helping me for sure. I mean, just make sure you're walking not near people, right? Denise, I feel ya. I didn't crawl out of bed until like 9:30 today, which was real bad because I get the morning shift for work, and it means it eats into my work day, which is not good. Oh, well, that took a depressing turn. You guys, what are you doing to keep yourselves cheerful? I am watching Parks and Rec. I'm also rewatching Schitt's Creek. Amazing, good, uplifting shows. If you need a good pick-me-up show, I love those. Tiger King was fantastic. I know we've talked about it before, but it's good stuff. Coloring has been helping. Coloring, they say, is akin to meditating. I hate meditating personally. I think I can't get in that headspace. I don't enjoy it. I don't like it. It doesn't make me feel good. Coloring and painting does that for me, though. So if you can get a coloring book or paint a rock or paint a figurine or something, that was good. That was like therapy for me yesterday. I painted that rock, and I think I might do another one this afternoon, to be honest with you. Netflix and baking. I am not a huge baker, mostly because I eat everything I bake, and then I just don't feel well afterward. Allie says music. Yes. Oh, there's a good Spotify channel that I'm loving right now. There's 2 actually that I really like. Here, I'll look them up. I can't remember the names of them. Okay. 80s Smash Hits is great if you're a child of the 80s. 80s Smash Hits is fantastic. I really like Mood Booster. It's mostly newer music, but it's got some like 90s music too. Just very uplifting. It's not super cheerful, but it's like, it's nice, right? Nothing depressing. And then I really like this other one, Peaceful Piano. If you like classical piano music, Peaceful Piano is a fantastic channel. I really, really, really like it. It's what I play while I'm working all the time. Stacey says walking helps me. I started watching Gilmore Girls. Oh, that's a good one. Ray says get more time with the wife now. That is such a good way to look at it, right? Like you're building these relationships. You're getting to know each other better for sure. My 17-year-old son can just look at me and get annoyed. I mean, I feel like that's as much the age as it is the circumstance, right? Hallmark and baking. Cherie says, I've been making cards to send to people, help stay in touch. I love that. My kids have been writing a lot of letters. So, you guys are wonderful. I love you. Thank you for cheering me up every day. I don't know how to tell you how much, like, this is therapy for me. So, I hope it's helpful to you too, but it's definitely, it's helps raise my spirits. We read books like a club. That is genius. I love that. What books are you reading? Drop them in the comments so we can all maybe try and read along. I haven't been reading much. So I have a problem with books. I love reading. When I was a kid, you're beautiful, Miss Nancy. When I was a kid, I read so much that my mother would use taking books away from me as a punishment. And it was a true punishment. Like, I would go through a novel every day or two, right? Tons and tons and tons and tons of books. I love, love, love reading. But as an adult, I have found that I can't read because if I read, I can't stop. Like, I have no willpower when it comes to stopping reading. So I still read. I consume a lot of articles. I read a lot of short stories and articles. But I don't read novels really anymore because I don't have the willpower to stop. So the last thing I read was, and this was several years ago, I think I had all 5 kids, but I think Nicholas was a baby. I read the Twilight series. I literally read the entire series in a week and just didn't stop. And that was the point where I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. So at some point I will go back to reading for sure. But what I've done instead is when I want to read a book, I get it on Audible. I have an Audible subscription, which I love. If you guys don't have Audible, it's fantastic. I love Audible. And I will do, like, if I take a walk, I'll listen to a book. If I go for a bike ride, I'll listen to while I bike. And I find that I can turn it off easier than I can put a book down, if that makes sense. My hubby's work team started a virtual happy hour on Friday. I love that. We actually did a virtual happy hour this week with a couple of really good friends. It was a little chaotic. My girlfriend's 1-year-old and 4-year-old wanted to be the stars of the show, but it was fun. It was really nice to see everyone and chat and, you know, be able to interact with faces, right? And see expressions and nuance. So anyway, guys, I'm going to sign off and try and get a little bit of work done before I have to trade off with kids. You guys are awesome. Thanks for being here. Stay home, stay safe, don't go out unless you need to. Unfortunately, the news right now is saying that this next 2 weeks is going to be the peak in most areas. So, just please be safe. That's all. Love you guys. I'll see you later.